So this morning I would like to be very vulnerable with you all, if that's okay, and talk about my week last week. A lot of you don't know what my life was like before I really started coming to Takeover. I've been in Grand Rapids for 3 years now, and ever since I moved to Grand Rapids, it's been really hard. I have had friends that have totally abandoned me. I've never had a very stable job. There's always been complications. My housing has moved from year to year. It's the longest times I've spent away from my family. And over these past few months, I'd been waking up, and I had been saying, maybe things will get better, and they wouldn't. And I would slowly become more depressed. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I wouldn't be very hungry. I would wake up and I would just be exhausted all the time. And church is the one place I can come and I can actually be good at something. I can do what I love. I love to pray. I love to worship. I love to speak to all of you and be with all of you guys. And last Friday, I led a prayer meeting. And man, I just had such a hard time. I was up here and I was singing and I was with the Lord, but there just was something. And I got done and I got in my car, and my mom had just gotten in a car accident, and my grandmother, which they're perfectly fine. And I was planning to go home, and I went home, and on my drive home, I'm just like, dude, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. It's so hard. And it's always a struggle. So I went home and I had one of the best times ever with my family. My dad ran off the tractor, come see me, gave me a hug. My sisters were there, celebrated their birthdays. And it was amazing. I had such a great time. And on my drive back, I had one of the most honest conversations ever with the Lord. And I was like, Lord, I don't want to go back. I know I can stay here. I can hide in my parents' loft and work at a factory. I can have no financial worries, no obligations, and I can just, for once, be relaxed. And the Lord is just so gentle, and he just said to me, am I worth you going back? I didn't say anything. He said, am I worth you spending time away from your family? Am I worth every time you go home, your parents look so much older and so much has changed? Am I worth you not be able to raise your kids? They don't get to go to the same high school you did. They don't get to have the same friends you did. They don't get to drive 2 minutes down the road to see their grandparents. Now, obviously, I said yes because I am here today. But I want to read you half of Luke 10:42. Where Jesus says, but one thing is needed. And the way I always took that is Jesus was the first thing, but then there's about 100 things after him. And what I realized is I love Matt and Adrienne, but they're not worth coming back here. I love my church. Takeover is not worth coming back here. I love our worship team. Our worship team's not worth coming back here. But he is.
Yes, that's good.
And he has to be not just the one thing or the first thing, but the only thing. The only thing.
Yes.
And we can't put it on our pastors.
No.
I hear so many people, they say, I go to this church because... has a great kids ministry, or I like the teaching, or I like the worship. They have good coffee. They have comfy chairs. They have this. They have that. And I felt so convicted that when people would ask me why I go to my church, the first words out of my mouth aren't, God is at my church, and that's it.
Yes. Yes.
But one thing is needed. Mary has chosen that good part which will not be taken away from her. If Jesus is truly our only thing, we have the one thing that can't be taken away from us, that can't be stolen, that we can't be gypped out of or traded. This part's a little dark, but I feel like we truly are one of the last generations to not see persecution in the church. And if we really base everything we think off of church, off of like the cameras will go at some point. The music might have to go at some point. The chairs will have to go. The building might have to go. We might have to meet in a living room or a basement and pray and worship and sing quietly at some point. And it's such a sobering thought that if we have Jesus, if he is truly the only thing we care about and the only thing that is required, he can't be stolen. That is Jesus. He said that you were the joy set before him. Well, he is the joy set before us. And if we have him set before us, where he's the only thing that we pursue and the only thing we want and the only thing desire, then we just can't have anything stolen. Can't have anything taken. And everything we do here is worth it. Every bit of worship, every preaching, every message, every slide we turn, every floor we clean is worth it. Oh, man. Amen. Let's go pray.